To learn more about the weather situation in the governorate of Dhofar, we have from the National Multi-Hazards Early Warning Center, our reporter Saleh bin Khalfan al-Rahbi. Saleh, good evening there. Saleh?
Good evening, Abdullah.
Good evening. What can you tell us about the latest developments about the weather condition in Dhofar?
Sure, Abdullah. The latest weather charts indicate that the center of the tropical depression is located over the western parts of the Dhofar Governorate. And to get further details and updates about the situation there, I've got here with me Nasser bin Saeed al-Ismaili. He's a weather forecaster at PACA. Brother Nasser, welcome. Can you please brief us on the areas that witnessed the highest amount of rainfall so far?
So far, we have recorded rainfall amounts that has reached, we have considered it to be a heavy rain, and that was actually embedded with thunder showers and associated with the gusts that has actually reached around 14 knots in Al-Masjouna wilayat, for example, and the nearby wilayats. We have actually recorded in the station that for the Public Authority for Civil Aviation, we have recorded rainfall amounts that has actually exceeded 350 millimeters in Mirbat station. In addition to that, we have recorded around 250 millimeters in Sadah and Taqa stations as well.
Right. What about the latest developments, Nasser, of this tropical depression in the next 24 hours?
Yeah, it is still classified as tropical depression at the moment, and the wind speed around the center is around 15 to 23 knots, which equals to 27 to 40 kilometers per hour. It's located at the western segment of the Dhofar Governorate right now, and it's about to cross the Yemen-Oman border in the next few hours. The effect or the impacts or the effects of this tropical depression is still there. We are seeing many convective clouds right now, especially at the coastal areas of Dhofar and the nearby coasts of Yemen as well.
What about the expectation over the next 24 hours? Is it going to affect other areas in Al-Wusta Governorate, or where is it going to head actually?
For now, actually, all of the governorate now is under the impact of this tropical depression. But for the next hours and for tonight, for example, and for early morning tomorrow, most of the effects will be shifted to the western parts of the governorate, in addition to the Yemen, Republic of Yemen as well. So it's going to actually move westward, and it will affect the Yemen as well.
Right. What about your expectation? When is this tropical depression going to disappear?
For effects for Oman, for example, it will probably for up to tomorrow morning, but there will be some minor effects probably at evening time, but it will move to Yemen, and it will actually continue there for around 2 days or probably for 3 days.
Right. Thank you, Brother Nasser bin Saeed al-Ismaili. So, Abdullah, these are the latest developments of the weather condition affecting Dhofar Governorate, and the Public Authority for Civil Aviation advises the public to be cautious, take information from official sources, avoid crossing wadis or venturing into the sea. And now with the rest of the news with you, Abdullah, at the News Center.
Thank you very much, Saleh, and your guest there, Nasser al-Ismaili, for that update.